It's been a few months since the chunk got the snake bite back over here and all the different things going on. And now the bills are starting to come in. Um, the not knowing what would be covered, what wasn't going to be covered. And due to some of my procrastination, got this. I don't know if y'all can see that, but my bill for his helicopter flight is $92,671. But I could save if I pay online, and the price for that is 41,000. So I'm not here to ask for any of you to pay for that. I am here to tell y'all that you don't need to go through this. Not a lot of people don't think about what could potentially happen. I live in the middle of nothing, but wherever you may be, um, you might need to be airlifted. You see it all the time. You be on the highway completely shuts down. You're sitting there waiting, wondering what's going on. And then all of a sudden, you see a helicopter circling. It lands right there in the middle of the highway. They load somebody up, and then you're gone. Sometimes your car insurance, not car insurance, your health insurance will take care of it. And sometimes it won't. So you that's not really something that you can plan on. So my request to you is to look at the potential future. If something is to go on where you live, is there a trauma center real close to you? When I lived in New Jersey in East Orange, it was a there were helicopter flights that I would see happen, but it was very rare. And the ambulance uh, getting you to Beth Israel or to UMD&J or to even to East Orange General would would be that first step. They get you there, and if they needed to take you someplace else, they put you on a helicopter and send you off. Now, I did not check. Maybe I should have. I should have checked to see if that was covered. No, New Jersey is not covered. So people out there don't have to worry about that. I'm actually going to show you the map right there of where is covered, where is not covered. So out there, it wouldn't even help you, but everywhere just about else in the middle, this is something you need. You understand how spread out you are. Like I am well, almost 3 hours away from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and that's where the chunk was flown from. He was flown from Pensacola, Oklahoma to Tulsa, Oklahoma. So you can open up your Google Maps and see how far away that is, which I made it there in good time in my van, but I shouldn't have needed to. Uh, and he was flying over top of us. We were in the van, speeding there, so many different things going on. But now, as I showed you, $92,000. And when I said before that I procrastinated in March of this year, March of 2025, I said to when I found out about this service, I said that is something that I need. But I got my Garmin InReach. If something happens, I press the SOS. They communicate back and forth with me. If I need to be airlifted out, that insurance will take care of it. At least that's what I thought. And I didn't have my Garmin InReach. they were sending me out a refurbished one because I ripped the buttons off of mine because I EDC it everywhere I go because it's that important to me. I know my cell phone doesn't work in most places because there are dead zones. There are still dead zones to this day, and I don't have a newer one that I can just point it up at the satellite and be able to send a message or something like that. I guess that's what all of these different technologies are attempting to do to keep people connected in emergency situations. But even with that, once the emergency teams get there, are you covered? The answer is no. So now, not only to help recoup some of that $92,000 or $41,000, I still have to go back and forth with them a little bit. I became a rep for them because it is not something that should be taken for granted. Like, for myself, I I took it for granted because I procrastinated because I was like, you know what, that $90, what was it, $99 is, yeah, I'll do it next month. I'll take care of it. Um, I'll take care of it another time. There's no pressing things that I really need to focus on or I need to take care of. So I'll just put that on the back burner. And then the chunk got bit by a snake, and it's like, oh crap, I can get to the emergency room fast, which I was, but the 911 operator was concerned and said, hey, pull over. We want to evaluate him so we can make the best choice. The best choice was to get him in the ambulance, check his vitals, and they saw that he wasn't doing good. So they called for a life flight. Life flight landed, got him up in the air. Their team was so amazing. I can't remember the woman that took him the whole way was sending us messages. If the chunk was out here, he knows her name completely, and he talks about her all the time on how sweet she was, and she showed him train tracks while they were in the air. And like, he loves looking at maps, so him having an actual aerial view of what's going on made him extremely happy. But uh, not only do they have the air ambulance service, uh, they have a fly you home service. Now, what is a fly you home service? If you get injured somewhere in country, that flight from you being at a faraway hospital to a hospital closer to you, they will cover that. If you are out of country, now, any of you that go on vacation outside the country and never know what's going to go on, if you get the international fly you home service, they will fly you back to the United States so that you can get care here in the United States. There was a girl that I knew that her and her fiance went on a vacation, and when they were having a great time, but something happened. Uh, he ended up drowning, and trying to get his remains back was a very stressful, tedious, major financial burden that was very rough on her and her family. Now, let's pray that nothing like that ever happens, but it does. Like, things happen when people are are abroad. Things happen when you're close to home. Hey, Brownie, it's you don't get to pick the day, the time, and hour when you're going to have an emergency. You just don't. But with that, you do get to pick and choose the opportunities that would help mitigate some of those problems. So I am imploring you to, hey, Milk Dud. No, I'm talking to the camera, Milk Dud. Yes, it's people there. No, no. Sit, sit. Good girl. I implore you to go to the link in the description. I'm going to put all this information out there. The the website is AMCN. That's Air Edmer. Oh, wow, brain isn't working. Milk Dud threw me off. Airmedcare Network. So AMCN rep.com, and go check it out. Like there's no question that this is not for you, because unless you live in a state where they don't cover, uh, this is something that you need in your back pocket. Actually, I have some of the membership cards here. Membership cards, keychain tags. They have stickers for your vehicle, just in case there are multiple networks in your state for when they do life flights. They will make sure to use this network so that you're covered. So you don't end up with a massive bill because you got hurt or you were in a vehicle accident or somebody in your household was injured, because that $99 that I was telling you about, uh, that that is for the life flight, the Air Medcare membership. They also have the Fly You Home service, which is a little bit more. And then if you go on vacation out of country, you definitely need to activate the Fly You Home International. But with just the Air Medcare membership, it covers everybody that lives in your house. So it's not like, oh, for you, it's one membership, your wife or your husband, it's another membership, and each one of your children, it's another membership. No, it's for everybody. Everybody that lives in your house is covered. So it's a no brainer for you to get this service. Hey, I am, I am pushing you because I don't want you to end up in the same situation that I am in, because I procrastinated on it. And yes, it will help me. I have a what do they call a get code, which is 12920. Yes, I will get a little bit of money that is going to go to that $92,000. It's going to be pennies on the dollar. Yes, it will help me, but I want you to share this with as many people as you potentially can, because not only will you be protecting yourself, you will be protecting so many other people that is not watching this video. There are emergencies that happen all the time where people just walking down the street, something happens, people call 911, they life flight you out, and then you wake up in the hospital. What happened? Well, this happened, that happened, we repaired this, we repaired that. Oh, and here's a bill for your emergency flight. I need y'all to share this video out with people. I need you to, if you have the means, gift it to people, people that you know. Like, hey, I this season I took care of this for you. Well, what is it? Why do I even need this? You need this for just in case. Here's a gift card. I took care of it. It's $99. It's on me, because I care about you and your family. So if y'all could do that, again, go to the link in the description, use my get code. That's about all that I got to say about this. If y'all have any questions, hit me up. All of my information is in the description. Uh, please share this out. Please let people know about the Airmedcare network. This is a service that I hope you never have to use, but if you have to use it, I want you to be covered. So y'all have a blessed day. Thank y'all for watching. Shalom.